Hello, hello, and welcome back to Simple English Chat. I'm your host, Leo.
And I'm your co-host, Mia. We're so happy you're here with us today, learning English in a simple, fun way.
That's right, Mia. And for all our listeners out there on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. We love seeing your comments and questions.
We really do. Today, we're going to talk about something super important in English, past versus present tense. It might sound a little bit like grammar, but we promise to make it easy to understand.
Absolutely. Think of it like a journey through time with your words. When we speak, we often talk about things that are happening right now or things that happened before.
Exactly. And English has different ways to show when something happened. These ways are called tenses. So, present tense is for now and past tense is for before.
Let's start with the present tense. This is probably the one you use most often. When we talk about the present, we mean things that are happening right now or things that happen regularly, every day.
Good point, Leo. The simplest form of the present tense is called the simple present. We use it for facts, habits, and things that are always true.
Can you give us an example, Mia? A really simple one.
Of course. I eat breakfast every morning. Here, eat is in the simple present tense. It's a habit. It happens regularly.
Ah, I see. So, if I say, the sun rises in the east, that's also simple present because it's always true.
Perfect example, Leo. And for actions happening right now, at this very moment, we use something called the present continuous tense.
Oh, like what we are doing right now?
Exactly. We are talking on our podcast. Our talking is the present continuous. It means it's happening right now.
So, if I say, I am drinking water, that means I have a glass of water and I'm taking a sip right now.
Yes, you got it. So, simple present for habits and facts. I drink water every day. Present continuous for actions happening at this moment. I am drinking water now.
That clears it up a lot for me. It's about now versus regularly.
Right. Now, let's switch gears and go back in time. Let's talk about the past tense.
The past tense is for things that already happened. They are finished. They are over.
Yes. Just like with the present, there's a simple past tense. This is for actions that started and finished at a specific time in the past.
So, if I say, I ate breakfast this morning, ate is the past tense of eat. It happened already. It's finished.
Exactly. And we often use time words with the simple past to show when it happened. Like yesterday, last week, an hour ago.
So, I watched a movie yesterday. Watched is the past tense. It's finished. It happened yesterday.
Spot on. Now, many verbs in English form their past tense by adding ed to the end. These are called regular verbs.
Oh, like walk becomes walked. Play becomes played. Talk becomes talked.
You're listing them perfectly. But English also has irregular verbs. These verbs don't just add ed. They change their form in different ways.
Ah, these are the tricky ones. Like, eat becomes ate, not eated.
Yes. Or go becomes went, not goed. And see becomes saw, not seed. These are really important to learn.
So, for our listeners, it's a good idea to try and remember these irregular verbs. There are lists online, but you'll also learn them by listening and reading.
Absolutely. The more you use English, the more natural these will become. Let's try some more examples to compare past and present.
Okay, I'll say a present tense sentence, and you change it to past tense.
Sounds like a fun game. I'm ready.
I walk to the park every Sunday.
I walked to the park last Sunday. See how walk changed to walked and every Sunday changed to last Sunday to show it's in the past?
Great. My turn. She sings beautifully.
She sang beautifully at the concert yesterday. Sings is present, sang is past. Yesterday tells us it's past.
This is really helpful. It makes it clear how the verb changes and how we use time words.
It does. Let's try one with the present continuous. He is reading a book right now.
How do we make that past? If it was happening for a time in the past?
That's a great question, Leo. For an action that was happening for a period in the past, we use the past continuous tense. So, he was reading a book yesterday evening.
Was reading. So, is reading becomes was reading. That makes sense. It shows it was an ongoing action, but in the past.
Precisely. I am cooking dinner now becomes I was cooking dinner when you called. The was cooking shows the action was in progress in the past.
This is getting a bit more complex, but it's still understandable. So, am/is/ are changes to was/were for the continuous forms.
You've got the pattern. I am becomes I was. You are becomes you were. He/she/it is becomes he/she/it was. We are becomes we were. They are becomes they were.
That's a fantastic summary for our listeners. So, let's recap the main points so far. Present tense is for now or regularly. Past tense is for before it's finished.
And simple present for facts and habits. Present continuous for actions happening right now.
Simple past for actions finished at a specific time in the past. And past continuous for actions that were ongoing in the past.
Excellent. Now let's talk about some common mistakes people make and how to avoid them.
Please do, Mia. I'm sure our listeners will find this very useful.
One common mistake is mixing up past and present in the same sentence when you shouldn't. For example, someone might say, yesterday I go to the store.
The verb go should be went because yesterday tells us it's past. So, yesterday I went to the store.
Exactly. Or another one, last week, she is sick.
That should be last week, she was sick. Because last week points to the past.
You're a pro at catching these, Leo. Another mistake is using ed for irregular verbs. Like saying, I seed my friend.
Instead of I saw my friend. That's why learning those irregular verbs is so important.
It really is. Practice makes perfect. Let's try some more interactive examples. I'll give a sentence and you tell me if it's present or past and why.
Okay, I'm ready for the challenge.
My sister lives in London.
That's present tense. Lives is the simple present. It's a fact about where she lives right now.
Correct. Next one. They played soccer last Saturday.
That's past tense. Played is the simple past, and last Saturday tells us it happened in the past.
Perfect. I am learning English with Simple English Chat.
That's present continuous. Am learning shows it's an ongoing action happening now. And it's true.
So glad to hear that. How about this? He woke up early this morning.
Past tense. Woke up is the past tense of wake up, and this morning shows it's already happened.
Fantastic, Leo. You're really good at this. It shows how important it is to pay attention to the verb form and any time words in the sentence.
It really does. And I think for our listeners, it's good to start with simple sentences and build up. Don't try to learn everything at once.
Absolutely. Take it step by step. Start by just identifying if something is in the present or the past. Then, try to use the correct verb form.
What about questions? Do they change much in past versus present?
That's a brilliant question, Leo. Yes, they do. In the simple present, we often use do or does to ask questions. For example, do you like coffee?
And in the simple past, we use did. So, did you like the movie?
Exactly. The main verb then goes back to its base form. So, not did you like the movie, but did you like the movie?
That's an important rule. The did already shows its past, so the main verb doesn't need to change.
You've got it. And for to be verbs like is or are, we just move the verb to the front. Are you happy becomes were you happy?
This is so much clearer now. So for questions, pay attention to do/does versus did, and is/are versus was/were.
You're summarizing it perfectly, Leo. We've covered a lot today, from simple present to past continuous, and even how to ask questions.
It feels like we've traveled through time with our words. I hope our listeners found this as helpful as I did.
I'm sure they did. And remember, practice is key. Try to notice when people use past or present tense in everyday conversations, movies, or books.
And try to use them yourself. Even if you make mistakes, that's part of learning.
Absolutely. We all make mistakes, even native speakers sometimes. The goal is to communicate clearly.
Before we wrap up this episode of Simple English Chat, Mia, could you do your amazing recap of some of the new words we covered today?
My pleasure, Leo. For our listeners, here are some key words and ideas from today's chat. Tense. This means the form of a verb that shows when an action happened. Is it now or before? Present tense. This is for actions happening now or things that happen regularly or are always true. Past tense. This is for actions that already happened and are finished. Simple present. Used for habits, facts, and things that are always true. Example, I drink tea every day. Present continuous. Used for actions happening at this very moment. Example, we are talking now. Simple past. Used for actions that started and finished at a specific time in the past. Example, I walked to school yesterday. Past continuous. Used for actions that were happening for a period in the past. Example, I was reading when you called. Regular verbs. These verbs form their past tense by adding ed. Example, walk becomes walked. Irregular verbs. These verbs change their form in different ways for the past tense. Example, eat becomes ate, go becomes went. Time words. Words like yesterday, last week, now, every day that help us know if a sentence is about the past or the present.
Wow, Mia, that was a perfect summary. Thank you for breaking it down so clearly.
You're very welcome. We hope this episode helps you feel more confident about using past and present tenses in English.
Remember, if you have any questions or ideas for future episodes, leave us a comment on YouTube. We love hearing from you.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Simple English Chat for more easy English lessons.
That's all for today from me, Leo.
And from me, Mia. Keep practicing your English, and we'll see you next time on Simple English Chat.